Alright, folks, what's going on? Welcome back to Street City Studio. I'm John, and today I'm kicking around in Windows 3D Builder. And this here is one of my earlier models, but I use it in a lot of my photography. I call this the Street City Alleyway or the Street City Loading Zone. Um, and that's basically, it's real simple. That's all it is a loading zone that you might see in an alley, right? Uh, but I had a couple ideas I wanted to play with here today. I've been working on a lot of models, but uh, I've been trying to figure out maybe some products that I could potentially sell to you guys, right? What you guys might be interested in buying. Uh, and this isn't really a sales pitch, just kind of talking, I guess. But while I've been playing with these models, right, one of the things I wanted to do, if you come in here and look at this sewer lid, right, my old model has this really simple but still kind of cool sewer lid that I had built into it, and it's actually a couple pieces here. Not that piece. There we go. Yeah, okay. So it's those two pieces, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate them. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just steal them right off of there because I'm not I'm not going to save that into the file, so I'm not going to lose anything. But what I wanted to do was put my logo, that new 3D logo that I made, onto the sewer lid, and potentially have just a sewer lid that I can use to make almost any surface look like potentially, right, a road or a sewer on the sidewalk or road, right? And so I've got, right here it is over here, I've got the 3D model I've been working on. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale it down and just put it right in there. Let's see here, scale it right down to about the same size as this square over here. Raise it up so we can see it. That might be pretty close. Let's see. Well, that looks pretty spot on. Let's see. Maybe raise it up just a little bit. No, that's pretty good. Maybe bring it over. Zoom in a little. Oh, right about there, huh? Maybe make it a little bigger. I feel like too much of that old one sticking out. That might be good though. I might have got it. A little bit right there. Yeah, let's make it just a tiny bit bigger. There we go. Oops. Oh, no. Not quite. Let's see. It's off just a tiny bit. I might have to remove that square. That's what I'm going to do. And so what I'll do is I'll duplicate this one. And subtract everything that this one's touching. See how that does. It's going to take forever now. Let's go. Alright, that took longer than I was anticipating, so I skipped ahead and got it sorted out. But I did, it's sorted out now. That looks pretty good. There's a little corner sticking out there, but I'm going to leave it. It's barely noticeable. Might not even be noticeable once it prints. If it's too small, you won't even see it when it's printed, because it can only print details in such a fine resolution or whatever. But now that I'm looking at it too, I'm gonna end up merging these pieces, and that'll probably take a second too, but let's do it anyways. And now once it's merged, I'm gonna split it so it's not so thick. I don't need it so thick. I can already tell it's pretty thick for what I would want. And you definitely don't need a sewer lid sticking way up out of the concrete. So you gotta keep that in mind. You're not gonna have a recess to, there we go, that didn't take very long at all. But you're not gonna have a recess to drop it into necessarily, right? When it's over here on this floor, right? It's down in the concrete, so you don't want it much more than maybe that lip there, right? But also we'll split it, keep the top, and that looks fine, right? Let's look at keep both. Yeah, we're taking more than half of it. That should do it. Let's split it. And I'll settle it on the floor. Settle. Alright. And there we have it. Street City Studios sewer lid. That's a little tongue twister, huh? Street City Studio sewer lid. Manhole cover. That's pretty cool. And now I had another idea as well. That wasn't going to be everything for today. I was thinking about doing like a brick wall, right? Like another wall, kind of like this. But I was thinking like broken away or broken through. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a full body broke wall or like a face and fist hole punched through it, right? Like a Here's Johnny kind of face peeking through. I suppose I could do both, right? But let's see. Insert cubes. We're gonna have to start somewhere. Let's take our cube over here so we got some space. And now what I was thinking basically is I'm gonna make some bricks. I'll make this cube smaller. And then make it a little more rectangular, right? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Let's see how big is our brick. Now I'm bringing it over here because I'm familiar with this set. I've printed it up and I've played with it a lot. Right, so if I put it here, I'm kind of thinking this brick's a little small, especially for printing. Right? Printing prefers bigger stuff. So just for comfort, I made it a little bigger. That should do it. Cut some little holes in there. So let's see. That might be about the right size. Make that bigger. Oh, it might be a little too thick. Now I'm going to need 2 holes technically. So we will subtract and subtract. And now I've got a brick. Look at that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back a little bit. And I'm just going to start building the wall. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh, don't overlap them. Alright, and once we do that, I think I'm going to keep extending it a little bit. Let's see, 2. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right. Now, once I've done that, I can just click on all of them. Right? And duplicate the whole row. Bring it back. Raise it up. Right? And now from here, right, I can do some different things. I can keep stacking them straight, or I can stagger them, right? But even from there, they're getting kind of lost in each other. Maybe I can put some space between them, add some groundwork or something. Because they really are getting lost. It's just going to look too flat, except for the tiny imperfections like that. Let me delete these. Let me go back to my original brick. Because that's part of the problem, right? Alright, now from this original brick, let's maybe scratch it up a bit, huh? No, you know what? Let's try something else. Let me get rid of this. Where is this? Alright. S. Simplify. Oh, no, that's too much. That don't look good. Smooth. Nope, not that either. I don't love my brick. Let's try and put some texture to this brick, I guess. There we go. We got a mark. And our brick. Let's try and do some more. And another mark on our brick. All right. Alright, so now the brick has some personality, but I'm gonna start duplicating it just like we were doing before. Alright, but I think I am gonna try and add some grout or something. Do insert cube. Do something like that. Oop, too far. All right, and now feel like they still need grout in between the bricks though. I'm messing it up. That's alright. Let's keep going and see what this looks like. And then I can always build another wall tomorrow. I really like that stagger effect too. It kind of this break in the brick, the line I put in it, kind of looks like where the grout should be anyways, I guess. And that extra grout that I did add really makes the difference. Let's keep going. I do like it. But then see, once I build it up, I can start taking it apart and figuring out what I need to do, right? If I need to reposition some bricks, which bricks I can pull out, maybe break some in half into smaller pieces or whatever. Here, let's get this. We'll keep building this wall. Once you get rolling, man, it really goes kind of quick. I mean, once you've got a good brick, you can duplicate. But see, the next step, I'll probably make some different bricks, right? And then I'll have other bricks and then start mixing them together and stuff. I'll probably call that tall enough for now. Maybe one more. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we take a look at our wall. Right. Now, I would probably trim these bits off, right? All these. And I can do that right here like this. And just try and take that right to the wall, basically. Right there. Split. Oh. Even that wasn't perfect. Hold on. I did not love that. Let's try that again. With all of them. For now. Like right there. And there we go. Deselect. I can delete these. I don't need these. And we'll do the same thing over here, right? Oh, come on. And there we go. Let's delete those. And there we go. Now we got a flat square brick wall. Right? And that's a great place to start. And like I said, you can start taking it apart from there and figuring out what you want to do with it. And like I said, I wasn't sure if I wanted to put a big split so that I got basically two wall pieces, one on each side, or if I want to do a hole about head level, like somebody's punching through but ain't really got through yet. And again, I might do both, and if I do both, all the better, right? But then I'll have to, just like that, I'll come through and duplicate, I'm not going to do all that right now, but I got a good wall to start with. I might work on some different bricks here soon though too. Get a variety of bricks so they don't all look the same, and even some of these, you could let's see here, rotate them and stuff, right, just to mix it up so they don't all look so perfectly matched. But again, I think I'm going to make some other bricks, but this isn't the bad one, right? Let's see, pull one out of here. Not this one, that one's good. Duplicate. It's only one-sided detail, technically, right? I didn't put no marks on the back, so it's real clean. But you don't even necessarily need, right? You don't necessarily need both sides to be super visible if the back's just going to be up against the wall or whatever. Right. Oh, would you? Something is invalidly defined. Go ahead and repair it. Normally, you'll be able to see what's errored out. I didn't see no red outline on anything though. That's alright. But I think that'll be a good place to take a break for now. Call it a wrap for this video. I'll probably work on a couple bricks off camera and then make another video once I get some further progress on the wall itself or some other items. But I thought it was a good place to start, right? Gotta start somewhere. But anyways, I appreciate you guys coming by, checking out my video as always. It's, today's Thursday. Everybody have a good rest of your Thursday. Have a good rest of your week. If you want to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, I'll leave the links in the description. Otherwise, keep playing with them toys. I'll talk to you again real soon.